A project nearly half a decade in the making is one step closer to becoming a reality as crews break ground on the new fire station in Minatare. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a groundbreaking ceremony was held yesterday for a new $1.2 million fire station in Minatare. Minatare Melbeta Rural Fire Board President Mark Reichert tells us that it has been a 4.5-year process to get to this point. He said the need has grown as the department has been growing over the years, with the trucks getting bigger and more equipment being added.
There's so many different types of emergencies that happen. I mean, we have drownings at the lake, we have fires, we have car accidents, we have people that are becoming ill with this COVID-19, and so we're really pretty busy. And now that we've got, well, the old fire station, we were having to move equipment out of the way to get to other types of vehicles, and which gave us a really slow response time. And that's not something you want during an emergency. So we definitely had a need for this facility.
The new 8-bay facility will house the department's pumpers, grass engines, tenders, and dive equipment. Reichert said the department would retain the old building, which would still be used for additional equipment storage and training space. Eric Reichert Construction will oversee the project, with work expected to begin next week and anticipating completion within a couple of months. Well, University of Nebraska President Ted Carter announced that there will be a tuition freeze for 2 school years beginning in the fall of 2021. The University of Nebraska has not had a tuition freeze since 1974. Carter says the 2-year tuition freeze will apply across the board for the entire NU system and aims to be another step to provide predictability for both students and families.
For those that are wondering how we can afford this, I would tell you we can't afford not to do this. This is about making sure that we keep that special trust and confidence with our families, with our students, whether they are current students or future students, because it's all about making sure that we have students to teach and go into the workforce.
Most recently, the Board of Regents approved a 2.75% in-state tuition increase and a 1% out-of-state tuition increase for the upcoming school year. Carter had announced last month the university's 4 campuses will be open in the fall for in-person learning, with campus-specific adjustments to ensure safety. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your weekend weather forecast. I'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We're going to go with not great, but not terrible. Somewhere in the middle for Mother's Day is what we're going to call our forecast coming up here. Tonight we're going to see some showers around, especially here in the evening through the overnight hours. we'll see a decent chance of some showers rolling through. Temps fall into the upper 30s. Tomorrow's going to be another windy day, probably not as windy as yesterday, but pretty close. Some showers overnight tonight, windy tomorrow. Mother's Day just looks cool. I think that's really all we're going to have to describe Mother's Day. It's not going to be cold. It's not going to be warm. It's going to be a little cooler than normal. It's not going to be that wet on Mother's Day as well. Although starting next week, even Monday, we could have some rain. And does that, yeah, that says snow on there. It'll be wet snow in our area and a few flakes at that, but that's certainly on the cards for Monday. 64 yesterday after a morning low of 41 degrees. Nothing in the rain gauge here, still that surplus for the month that we'll probably add to tonight and then especially next week as well. Temperatures 50s and low 60s here across all of our region. 51 up in Watertown, 60 in Scottsbluff, 58 in Sydney, 59 right now in Mullen. Winds have been held in check today at 10 to 15 miles an hour, strongest in southwestern portions of the area. We're going to be dealing with some showers tonight. Now notice through 9, 10 o'clock the showers really start to move in then overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, and then they quickly die off and move out to the east and away from us. Low temperatures tonight in the 30s. To tomorrow then any of those showers should clear. Skies will be partly cloudy. We'll bring in some showers and storms off to our southeast tomorrow afternoon. That's about it. Sunny skies here across the region by late tomorrow afternoon, but it's going to be windy at times, especially early in the day tomorrow, and then some clouds re-thicken back up and move in here in time for early Mother's Day. High temperatures tomorrow about where they were today, or upper 50s to near 60 degrees, so pretty close to where we were today. We're going to be similar to that on Mother's Day as well. Rainfall going to be pretty light here across the area, but some areas could pick up a quarter inch or maybe a touch more if you get under one of those heavier showers here this evening. So rain showers tonight, cloudy skies, 38. We'll clear tomorrow, call it partly cloudy skies, but it's going to be windy again, 20 to 30, maybe gusts to 40 at times. 60 your high tomorrow. That's going to be very close to where we're going to be for Mother's Day as well, high in the upper 50s. We bring in some rain and possibly some snow showers early Monday and again late Monday. Can't rule out a couple of snowflakes. Nothing to stick to the ground. You're not going to have to worry about snow shovels or anything like that. We'll warm up to near 60 on Tuesday, bring in some thunderstorms. Same situation on Wednesday. Thursday looks to be just a touch drier. Friday, some late day storms around as well, and temperatures back to near 70. So by Wednesday on, we get back closer to normal here across the region.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Renewal by Anderson, we know this coronavirus is scary, but we also know that America is the greatest country on earth, and we will stand together to defeat it. We want to ensure the safety of our customers, team members, and their families. We're taking every precaution with the strictest sanitary measures. Field employees are checking their temperatures regularly and using all safety precautions. Your home has never been more critical. Let our team at Renewal by Anderson improve it with the best windows and doors anywhere. Renewal by Anderson, we're here for you during this tough time and beyond.
With magnificent views and a majestic rolling landscape, Scenic Knolls Golf Course welcomes you. Located 2 miles north of Mitchell, make your way to the top course in the valley. Recent renovations and the highest quality greens in western Nebraska provide a fantastic golf experience at a terrific value. Scenic Knolls provides exciting golf for all skill levels and is where PGA Tour pro Nate Lashley got his start. After your round or anytime you're hungry, stop into Ayala's restaurant for good food and drinks. Call today and book your tee time or go online at mitchellcity.net/recreation.
Welcome back. Unified Command confirms 6 additional cases for COVID-19 in Scottsbluff County. PPHD officials say the latest include 5 teens and an infant girl are the latest to test positive, and all are close contacts of a previously positive case. Through Thursday night, there are 30 active cases in the Panhandle, with 38 people having recovered. There are 20 active cases in Scottsbluff County, 6 in Morrill County, 3 in Cheyenne County, and 1 in Boxbutte County. PPHD officials are asking residents to wear a mask when possible, wash your hands frequently, and continue to social distance. Turning our attention now to statewide numbers, as the Department of Health and Human Services says 5 additional deaths related to COVID-19 were reported on Thursday. That brings the total death count to 90. There have been 7,190 confirmed cases in the state so far, and 364 new cases reported yesterday. Hall, Douglas, and Dakota counties continue to be the hardest hit areas of our state, accounting for roughly 50% of all of Nebraska's positive cases. And Platte Valley companies announced that they will be opening their bank lobbies to customers on Monday, with the exception of their Centennial location on Avenue B in Scottsbluff. CEO and President Hod Kosman says he is proud of the outstanding service that the staff has been able to provide their customers, but loosening restrictions on lobby access will allow them to serve customers in a more traditional way. All locations will continue to practice social distancing in the facilities and adhere to all state guidelines as they relate to financial service industries. Well, coming up after the break, we'll be in with your Friday 5 here on KNEB.TV News.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This is KNEB TV Ag News from the First National Bank Ag Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Mother's Day, bush lights, and a brand new Nebraska FFA State Officer team, and what more could you ask for?
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Friday 5, which is brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
To kick off our countdown this week, the Nectar of the Gods is turning into Nectar of the Cobs.
Beer Giant Bush Light announced that they're helping out the farmers, releasing a picture of newly designed cans that look like corn cobs.
In Bush Light's tweet, they said that for every case sold in select states, they're donating $1 to Farm Rescue to support American farmers in need. They're using the hashtag for the farmers, and yes, Nebraska is included.
At number 4 this week, many rural students are struggling to obtain adequate internet connections.
Riley Kessler might not be able to tell his grandkids that he walked uphill both ways to school every day, but he will be able to say that he had to drive 10 miles to get Wi-Fi.
The Mullen High School senior has been balancing working on his family's ranch and finishing out his high school career in the Sandhills of Nebraska.
On to number 3 on the countdown. Some Wendy's customers are taking to social media wondering, where's the beef after the fast food chain removed burgers from some of its menus?
Numerous meat processing plants have temporarily closed over the past few weeks, leading to some shortages of beef for the fast food chain.
President Donald Trump signed an executive order last week to keep meat and food production plants open to preserve the nation's food supply.
Number 2 this week, the new Nebraska FFA State Officer team was announced yesterday.
The announcement came via Facebook Live, and then the Rural Radio Network actually had exclusive interviews with the new officer team.
In 2 weeks, the association will host Celebrate Nebraska FFA Days. During the event, all awards and recognition from the convention will be announced. State officers will deliver their retiring addresses, and state FFA degree recipients and other students will be recognized.
And finally, number 1 this week, Mother's Day may look a little bit different this year, but there are tons of ways to celebrate and support local businesses.
Grill up some steaks from a local beef producer, purchase flowers from your hometown florist, or even get her a gift certificate to her favorite boutique.
And either way, we're sure she will appreciate the gesture, and the community is going to appreciate your business.
That'll do it for this week's edition of Friday 5, which is brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Have a great weekend.
This is Mike. Mike likes his car. Mike likes to save money. And Mike likes to breathe. So Mike fills up with E15 with 15% American ethanol. The clean octane in E15 gives Mike the performance he wants from his engine and the clean air he wants for his family. Better yet, E15 costs less at the pump. Higher octane, cleaner air, lower cost. E15 sure gives Mike a lot to like. Discover E15 with American ethanol.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Nebraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, in light of continued concerns regarding COVID-19 safety, the city of Scottsbluff has decided not to open the Westmoor pool for the 2020 swimming season. Interim city manager Rick Kukan told council members on Monday that there were several concerns that led to the decision. Meanwhile, Gering Mayor Tony Kaufman tells KNEB News their current stance on pools and other public facilities they operate is week by week, trying to abide by the current DHMs and recommendations from the governor.
If we can operate within those guidelines, then we will consider the impact to the city's business decisions as far as if we're going to open a facility or not.
Kaufman said they would have to be mindful of staffing levels to ensure that they are appropriate to provide a safe and healthy environment. He said they would monitor the situation week by week before making a final decision on whether or not to open the pool this year. Alliance had announced at the start of the month that they would not open their Big Blue Bay pool for the season. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you back here on Monday.